All right, guys, we're going to talk about monetizing Instagram with shoutouts. So I'm going to show you 3 different ways that you can do this and start to monetize this, start to make some good money. You're going to advertise shoutouts on Instagram, on Telegram, and on shoutcart.com. Those are 3 areas, so write that down. Instagram, Telegram, and shoutcart.com. So first of all, I'm going to talk about what a shoutout is. A shout out, simply put, is somebody approaching you saying, hey, can you do a shout out for me? And you're going to go, oh, what's a shout out? So a shout out is where somebody supplies you with a picture and a caption and asks you to promote that picture and caption on your Instagram page. It might be something like them giving you a picture and they supply you with a caption. They might even give you hashtags and it says, hey, go follow my buddy at Billionaire Lifestyles for awesome daily motivation content or something like that. The caption might say, hey, go follow Watches Rebellion for awesome watches and get 25% off their sale right now. There's tons of different stuff that people will approach you with, and you can just post it on your profile and get paid. It's pretty simple. It's pretty easy. And you can start monetizing that after you learn to go viral and you start picking up all these followers and you start becoming an authority influencer. Then you're going to get this traction. And as you gain more followers, you can charge more and more for shoutouts. Now, there's a few different types of shoutouts. There are picture shoutouts, picture with caption. There are video shoutouts, which is video with caption. There are link in bio shoutouts where people want to have you post a picture or a video and caption, and the caption or the video or the picture would say click the link in the bio to XYZ. And so you're going to take their bio link and put it in your bio and post their picture or video with whatever caption they wanted at the same time, and you're basically supplying them with traffic to their link, which is now in your bio, and the caption might say click the link in the bio and make sure to follow my buddies blah 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 for awesome motivation content, awesome luxury pictures, so on and so on. So there's a few different types of shoutouts. You've got picture, you've got video, you've got link in bio, and then there's story. You've got Instagram story shoutouts. And I'm going to be talking about how stories work in the Platinum training. These are a few different types of shoutouts that you can use. That's pretty much it. You've got picture, video, link in bio, and Instagram story shoutouts. Those are the ones that Instagram can currently be able to utilize because of the tools that are available with Instagram right now. So that's what a shout out is. It's basically getting other influencers that are trying to grow or other people trying to get them traction. They might not have as big of an account as you. Sometimes they even have bigger and they just want some of your audience because you've got good engagement and they want to convert some of that. So it's basically just getting them some traction. Sometimes they just want more followers. Shout outs are effective ways of getting followers. So sometimes they'll pay you just so you can put a caption in there with even your content that says, hey, go follow my buddies, blah, 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 blah. And that way people see that and they click that caption and they click that person and go follow them. So there's a couple different types. Some people have different motives. Sometimes they want followers. Sometimes they want traffic, in which case they would give you a link to put in your bio. So here's a place called shoutcart.com where customers will buy shoutouts. So it's pretty easy to do. All you'd click is register right here, email, password. You'd connect your Instagram account. So I'm just going to log in right now. If I can remember my login, millionaire mafia group at gmail.com. Let's see if that's it. Yep, okay. So I haven't done shoutcart.com in a while, but I earned a few $100 with it, which is pretty cool off of just 24 shoutouts. So do the math on that. That's averaging $40 a shout out or so off of 24 shout outs. So here's how it would look. You can go to your profile right here. And here's where I have my username registered and all this different stuff, right? Okay, and then your password details, all that different stuff's in there. I'm going to go to my dashboard now. So where it shows your earnings and how much available funds, all that different stuff, and your orders. So here is what you can do. Let's go over to browse. So browse here shows all these different accounts, right? So you've got Instagram and Twitter, and like I said, link in bio. Here's all these. I'm going to take Twitter out of here because we're not talking about Twitter. And we've got all these different categories over here. So see, you can categorize your account by niche. Is it fashion, lifestyle, fitness, quotes, luxury, motivation, and so on. Here's what people are charging. Now, it shows how many followers they have, and then it shows an algorithm score. Take this score lightly. It really doesn't mean anything, and quite frankly, shoutcart.com doesn't know a thing about scores. They have some sort of score, Shoutcart's proprietary formula that determines authenticity of likes and followers. It's a whole bunch of BS, really. How could you have a 118% score, 0.99, and so on? So you don't worry about that. You can pay attention to prices and followers, and most people are pretty educated on here. They're going to look at this and go, yeah, this is stupid. So let's just go and let's just narrow this down. Let's bring it down to luxury and motivation. And let's see what we've got going on here. So we've got a whole bunch of different people on here. I know who Life Playground is. Motivation Entrepreneur, I know who that is. And a lot of people underestimate, like, this guy got 154K and he's starting out at 25 bucks. You know, I sell shoutouts for like 40, 50, 60 bucks. I'd rather get more and have a few less customers than get tons of customers, have 5 times the work, and be selling them for $1 or $2, which is what a lot of people do. So let's just click on them. Motivation Entrepreneur. So here we go. Audience is mostly between 18 and 24 years old. Motivation success, 76% men, 24% women, mostly between 18 and 24. 1 hour shout out, $15. 2 hour shout out, permanent shout out. Let me say something. Do not ever do permanent shout outs. Don't ever do permanent shout outs. Never do permanent shout outs, because what you're going to have happen is you're going to get a whole bunch of people that know nothing about Instagram, and they're going to want you to post a picture of a watch they're selling on your women's fashion account, and it's a men's luxury watch. You're going to get tons of orders all the time that, especially from shoutcart.com, that are oftentimes not in your niche. And when you post that, do everything you can to network that post and try to get it to go viral, and do your best that you can for your customer and try to provide as much value as you can. But, you know, understand that if they're having you post content that is not in your niche, it's just out of your game, you know that it's probably not going to go viral. It's probably not going to get tons of traction. So do everything in your part to try to get it. Just know that it's probably not going to take off, because you get a whole bunch of uneducated people on here that are like, yeah, post a picture, post a selfie of me on your account, and your account is like all about food. It has no selfies on it. So you're going to get that all the time. So take the money, do what you can, provide as much value as you can, do everything that you can, share it to your DM groups and all that stuff. Do what you can to be a good provider of your shout out service. But don't worry if it only gets 400 likes or 1,000 or something like that. Don't worry about that. Along with that, what I must warn you is that when you're doing shoutouts, make sure that you are posting often enough on a regular basis with your own value-based content to be able to facilitate these shoutouts. Because if you spam up your account too much with shoutouts, you're going to start to drop engagement and you'll start to drop followers. It happens. So if you're taking a couple shoutouts a day, be posting 6 value posts. Seriously, be posting 6 value posts a day. Reality is you're probably not going to do 2 shoutouts a day. And if you're an account that's got 2 million followers, you're pretty safe. You can kind of handle that and swallow a little bit more of that and not risk losing tons of engagement or dropping followers. But as you're trying to grow, it's important that you're always providing value. So provide value in your content, provide value for your shoutouts, and just make sure that if you are doing shoutouts, say you're doing on average 1 a day, make sure you've got 3 or 4 value-based posts to offset that shout out. And that's why you do not want a permanent shout out on there, because then you're going to have your profile full of all this content that is not specific to your niche and you can't grow. So even shoutcart.com should know better than that to even advertise permanent shout out. So do not do a permanent shout out. Do like 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, or a 24 hour. And really 24 hours are going to be the most effective for your clients, because if it does go on the Explore page, your clients are going to get a lot of benefit from that. A lot of people will just try to do, oh, I'm going to do the 15 shout out, because they're not willing to invest and they're never going to have success online because of that. So what I typically do on purpose is I might advertise like a minimum 4 hour shout out, and then I'll have like a 6 hour. Maybe my 4 hours like $35, but my 6 hour is like 40 or $42 or something like that. I try to push that the 4 hours is a little bit more valuable, so I get a little bit more money. It also enables me to not have to, 2 hours later go with my Instagram and delete it and all that stuff. I can, have a little bit more time, and it allows me to make a little bit more money, but it gives the customer a little bit more value. So I typically do like a 4, 6, and a 24 hour, and then maybe a link in bio or something like that. That's what I do. Now, notice that there's a description here, like great motivation and success account. We can kind of tell motivation. We can see the quotes here: 76% men, 24% women. Okay, that's fine, but your description is kind of horrible. So let's go to, I saw it in here. Let's go to Life Playground. This is one of our clients. Look at this. Content just looks on point, right? Look at what we've got here. 2 hour, good. 2 hour shout out bio, nice. 4 hour shout out, wow. Look at this. Permanent shout out. I'm glad they did that. $500. Why not? Take it. Shoutcart's not gonna know. Take it. Leave it up for a week. Delete it. Make your $500. But this is good. I like this. I like this. They did a good job with this. But check out the description. We will use our high quality content and engaging audience to help build your Instagram account. We want to ensure that your investment is used to its full potential. This is good. This is good. Activity, morning, 6 a.m., 12 a.m. Okay, this is good. This is good. This would cause people to go, wow, these people know what they're talking about. 7K average likes, 6 to 11K per post. This is good. Shoutcart.com. Register your account. When you register your account, you're going to be able to fill out this description, and you'll be able to start taking these shoutouts. Now, over here in the orders section, excuse me, that would be right here. All these, right? So here's all these orders. So when you get an order, you can view it, for example. We'll just click view. And it'll show 0 to 500K followers, 30% fee. 500K plus, 20% fee. So just realize that, keep in mind, if you're, posting that it's going to be a $20 shout out, you're going to only get about 70% of that. They take 30, so you end up with 14, 15 bucks or something like that. So just know that they take a fee. That's where Shoutcart saw the opportunity. Once again, opportunities of Instagram. The money is not made just in the account, but the services and the things that you can provide in the Instagram marketplace. Look at this. Shoutcart's making a killing. They're making an absolute killing. They're leading the game for shoutouts. A place to facilitate shoutouts and be able to handle all this, be able to process it. Boom. What a good idea. So you can use shoutcart.com. It's pretty cool because there's some consistency in here. Oftentimes you will get shoutouts. Now, when you get the order, what it's going to show is the attachment file right here. So they'll email you too. Like, you'll be on your phone, you'll get an email, and it'll show the caption that you're supposed to use. It'll show the picture. Just download it, copy the caption to your clipboard, boom, you're done. This caption was horrible and small. Designer mirrors, 25% off. Why would I want to post a mirror on my luxury account? See what I'm saying? People will give you random content to post. They just don't know. So you do what you can with the post. Design mirror, 25% off. Elite home furniture. And then see this code? This is the shoutcart.com code. So when you post this caption, don't remove this code. If you remove it, it's not going to register that you fulfilled the order, and you can't get paid for it. It'll just flag it and it won't work. So make sure that you copy this caption word for word, and then under it you could put follow at Elite Home Furniture. Under that you could put your hashtags, and you could make the rest of your caption the way that you know it needs to be done. So you could do that, and then once you've posted it, you could just go back into Shoutcart and you could click that you did it. And another thing to know is when you get an order in, and a lot of customers will put, like, they want it posted on October 6th at 11:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And say you're in Europe and that's like 3:30 a.m. or something for you the next day or whatever. Don't worry. You know your account better than other people. You know the high times of engagement, so the best times that the customer is going to benefit from this, and you know when to post. So you don't have to worry about this because ShotCard actually gives you 72 hours to fulfill an order. So don't worry. Don't worry if you get it and you don't see it for like 9 hours. It's okay. They give you 72 hours. If you don't do it within 72 hours, you won't get the order. You won't get the sale. It won't penalize you. It'll just drop off and you don't get it. So you get 72 hours to fill it. So it's not a super big deal. Now the other place you can advertise shoutouts is on Telegram. So any of these markets, like let's go into Millionaire Mafia market and let's look. Ooh, this person's selling some accounts. Nice. Okay, so let's see. Some Twitter stuff on here. Let's see. So many people doing follow unfollow service. Get that out of my market. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna kick you out. Okay, so a lot of people will advertise shoutouts. Let's find shoutouts. This is kind of different. Shoutouts until 100 followers have been gained, $5. Shoutouts until 500 followers have been gained. Shoutouts till 1,000 followers have been gained. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, undercutting some competition there. So there's a lot of different stuff that you can do in here as services, but you can advertise shoutouts on Telegram. So you'd start putting, some emojis in here, making your ad look real cool, and then you'd go into like Blue Market here, or Instagains Market, this buy sell market, Marketplace, OG. You could go into all these different markets and you could start advertising shoutouts, and then just put shoutouts from 168K luxury account, shout out from 36K motivation account, averages 4K to 8K per post, whatever the case may be, rates, PM me if interested, and then you start to get some customers. Boom, you're taking customers there. No fees for you. You charge it. Telegram doesn't take fees or anything. That's not what they do. They're a messaging app, so you're in charge of your shoutouts there. The other place you can advertise shoutouts is on your actual account. So let's just go to Hustler's Motivation. This is Nella's account. Nice, she's picking up some followers. Looks like she went a little bit viral yesterday. Boom, doing good. Okay, so what she could do right here is she could put, like she's got 26 5-figure per month earner, credit to respectful owners, like the content, hit the button, earn blah 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 month. What you could do is you could put shout out sale DM for rates, and people will see that. You'll get inquiries, hands down. You'll get inquiries. So with shout outs, you can start doing it at any point. I've had customers or clients of Millionaire Mafia that have had people pay like $40 for shoutouts, and they have like 180 followers. And that person must have been not a whole lot going on up here, unfortunately, but they paid it. So, whatever. Why not? Do your best, provide value. You never want to rip somebody off. Do your best, provide value. But typically, I recommend you start monetizing shoutouts once you're, 5,000, 10,000 followers, got a little bit of traction, and you can start putting your arm out there and seeing what you can do. So you've got shoutcart.com, you've got Telegram, which you're already part of, and you're probably already part of a lot of those markets, and there's always more being created. And then you got your own Instagram account, duh. So what you do is you put in your bio, maybe the bottom part of it or top, wherever you want it, and then you got these bullet points, 23 5-figure per month earner, blah 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 blah, make $5,962 a week, blah 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 blah, shout out sale, DM for rates. And people will direct message you, and they'll just put rates question mark, and you'll get all these message requests all the time, and you can go through them and you can look. Happens all the time. In that case, what I recommend is when somebody approaches you for rates, maybe even on Telegram, but definitely Instagram, I recommend that you take this logo, this Hustler's Motivation logo, if I was Hustler's Motivation, and I would contrast and I'd fade it out a little bit, and then I would put rates over it. So I'd go into a site like pickmonkey.com where we talked about making your logo, and I'd have my logo in the background and it's contrasted, but in the forefront of it, it would say shoutouts for Millionaire Mafia, 2-hour X amount, 4-hour X amount, 6-hour, link in bio, stories, video, whatever. However you want to break it out, whatever you want to charge. And each time somebody messages you, have that locked in on your clipboard. Go on your clipboard, boom, send. Which one would you like? I recommend the 6 hour for blah, blah, blah. Typically, the gains are this. This has the best conversion, whatever you want to say. And you just strategically do that. So that way you just look professional, because some people charge $5 for shoutouts. Some people charge $50. Some people don't find the value in paying $50, and some people do. Some people that charge $5 don't know what they're doing. Actually, none of them know what they're doing, because if you're charging $5 per shoutout, you are busy. You're getting tons of orders. You might be making decent money with it, and you're always busy. You're working 60 hours a week doing shoutouts. So why not charge $50 and take 5 customers, then have $5 and take 50 customers? You know, it makes no sense. Makes no sense. Because when you're providing the value, when you have the perception that you know what you're doing, you've got this rate, this rate, this rate, this rate. I find that this one is the best. These are the times that we post. This is the one that's going to convert for you the best. Which one would you like? This, or this? Okay, ready to take action? What's your PayPal email? You just lead the game. And that perception, that professionalism is going to allow you to charge a little bit more. It's all about perception. So this is what you can do to start monetizing your shoutouts. And once again, be mindful. Be mindful of the fact that if you're getting tons of people that want shoutouts from you, and you know they're out of your niche, take them, but just know that you need to keep providing a value on your account. Because if every other one of these pictures was like a bikini model, and then a picture of an ice cream cone, and then a watch here, and then a banana, and a coffee mug, and a bullfrog, it'd start to look a little weird. So just make sure that you've got that value provided there. Next, what we're going to be talking about, I'm so excited for this. Next, we're going to be talking about affiliate marketing. I've got a great module for you guys on affiliate marketing. Worked a little bit to set this up. This is probably one of my favorite videos so far. So in the next, we're going to talk about affiliate marketing 101 and how you can start to monetize Instagram for affiliate marketing, or for promoting any sort of product, whether it is physical, digital, whatever the case may be, using your Instagram to start getting leads and sales for whatever it is that you want to promote. So in the next video, we're going to talk about affiliate marketing 101. I'm going to break down the science of it and just go over it a little bit. So some of you guys, you might already be very well versed with affiliate marketing. We're simply going to take that, start with the basics, apply it on Instagram, and show you a lot of tips and tricks so you can start being a successful affiliate marketer or promoting whatever it is that you would like to promote on Instagram. So I will see you in the next video.